Hey everybody, Accidental Survivor here, and I decided to go back and revisit the very first video that I put up on YouTube, and that was a tour of my mega bases. Um, I had done that video when I had very little knowledge and experience making these videos, so I thought it'd be best, to do kind of like a standalone video that's not part of my ongoing series and show you in a little bit more detail and a little bit better, quality of the bases that I've currently done in one of my saves, one of my early plays on Myth Survival. And I'm here in my hotel base, and we're going to go out and I'm going to show you what I've got here in case you never got a chance to look at the other mega base tour. And this is we're at the hotel. It's early morning. This is one of the few rooms that I found in the hotel that you can actually that's clean, and that I can access from my base. Now, I didn't enclose the entire hotel. It was just that was too much work. I didn't have I didn't have the skill or the time to put all that effort into it. But I just wanted to show you real quick. I got a cabin in here, and I think I never really went into the cabin on my last tour. So I'll just show you that real quick. And inside the cabin here, I did have a couple beds for the guys, and I guess Scott sleeps outside. And I do have multiple cabins in the area, and that way I can call the survivors back and forth in case they got stuck. Rachel used to get stuck in the floor trying to sit on the chair that I got way up there. I got my blacksmith shop in here, multiple containers. I've got food. Matter of fact, let me eat a little bit of food because my guy was hungry, and I just don't want that to be an issue while I'm running around. Wish I could transfer this stuff over to my other, my ongoing series. That'd be a little bit easier on me. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick just to make sure I'm good. Okay, and yeah, you can see in here. Like I said, I only used half of the hotel or the motel. It just it was kind of neat. I actually had got this idea from watching Black Hat, and it inspired me to create this giant base, and that's where I actually got the idea for the double walls. I never knew you could do that until I saw his videos, and I was like, man, that's a great idea. So yeah, I decided to try it myself, and this is what I came up with. I've got multiple containers here. I'm not going to go through all these, but I'll just briefly show you some of the stuff that I've got. And again, this was an early game that I played. So some of the stuff that you'll see is kind of like janky, but I've got two doors. I used to bring my vehicle in this gate and turn it around and park it in here at night, but it just got to be too much of a pain in the butt. And also, I didn't have a harvesting area, so I went ahead and created this one, and I just leave my vehicle on the outside. But I do have a single gate that I can get in and out of my base with over here. Well, I gotta be careful. I'm not really sure where there's the bear. Okay. But what I did to kind of, I built little fences here so I can access these rooms and take out the infected if I wanted to harvest them real quick, and then just go inside. Oh, they're right below me. I'm not gonna mess with that now. I gotta keep that bear away from me. But yeah, so this was my my motel base. This wasn't the first base that I did in this version of the game, and it's not the most recent one. One of the things that I did do is create this bear harvesting area. And what I would do is I'd open up both gates, get the bear to chase me inside, and then climb up on the bus, kill him, and then close the gates. And then I could harvest him in peace. Even if the mist came rolling in, I'd be okay. I've got a cabin out here. I built this out here so I can call Scott when I needed him to cut these trees down when I was building this monstrosity. Again, it's not anywhere near. This is like half the size of Black. Not even half the size. This is about a third of the size of the one Black Hat built, because he's got walls going all the way through here. and I didn't get that crazy. But that was this base, and I played at this one for quite a while in the game. I think I'm on like day almost 300 to like 298 in this version of the game. But I'm going to drive around and I'll show you really quick because I don't want to make this a giant long video. I also went ahead and kind of blocked off all the bandit camps because I got tired of them shooting at me every time I drove by. And now I can come over here and harvest them, harvest the vehicles. He heard my vehicle. But yeah, I come in here, take these guys out with a bow and arrow. Oh, look at them all. Damn, he's going crazy. Hey, where's the third one? I'm not going to mess with them. Okay. I thought I might get injured there. But yeah, that's the mini bandit camp. I took care of him. My very first base in this game was at the White House. And I had that thing, you know, walled off completely. Built a blacksmith shop. I ended up taking and tearing that base down for the material because I've got like 4 bases in this game, in this version. But I should have left that one in place, but I didn't. I tore it down, and what I also did, I tried to experiment by building a base out on the lake. You can still see my cabin there. And I'll take a look at that real quick. This base was much bigger than it is right now. Yeah, well, I did a neat little trick here. And my thought was, hey, even if they can climb, they won't be able to climb these platforms. And what I can do is I can come over here to this thing, pick up my planter box, and like slide it back. And now they can't get across. But yeah, I was still, I had platform. Yeah, you can still see I got a stick, and I got nails floating in the air because I had platforms that went up above this, and it went like 3 or 4 stories high. And I ended up knocking this down too for material, and I couldn't break these up. Oh wow, I didn't think it would let me pick those up because I've been having issues trying to pick that stuff up. I'd go 3 or 4 stories high, and I knocked it all down for the material, which I should have left in place. But I was up here in this base, and the infected were spawning in on the base, on the platforms. And so I was like, damn. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go and build bases at another location. But that was my try at a lake base. And it worked out okay, except for, you know, getting containers stuck in the floor. Not in the floor, but like not being able to access them because I had a platform above them. And I know you, if you've been following my current series, Series 1, Series 2 of Myth Survival, you'll see that I kind of blocked off the bandit camp. And I did that as well in this game that I'm playing, but to a greater extent. And I got a tower up here. And what I did not realize there was a gap there. What I did on this version is, why am I stuck? Is I built almost like a tunnel through this, so I don't even need to crouch down. I could just come through. I mean, I still usually crouch down, but and I left little places where I can. They're all walking off. Where I can still harvest the bandits. And instead of going through the wall, because I don't think I was even aware of that trick at this time. I'll make sure he don't see me. Oh, damn. I didn't realize I was that close. So I built a ladder right here to the front door. And I've got it all blocked off. And I can come in here and take out the bandit. There's one bandit, I think, that I have to kill. And I can go right up to the top floor. But this way I can come in and out with no problem. And watch me get shot in the back or something. But yeah, that's how I worked this version. And I left these gates here because I would jump over the fence if I needed to. And so yeah, that's how I took care of the big bandit camp. And oh, I never really blocked the front off. I just put a wall up. Okay. Now let's get out of here before they shoot at me. All right. So yeah, moving on to my bases on this tour. I didn't mess with the little bandit camp where, you know, a survivor can be found. I never really had a need to go back in this version of the game that I've been playing to go back to that and rescue any of the survivors. They weren't disappearing as often on me. Over here at this little white house over here, I started contemplating building a base here. And I was like, wow, I'll do here. I got some infected that I can mess with. Built a cabin. I got more workbenches over here. And what I did for for these guys, I did the same trick. I built a little gate at the doorway, and then I can harvest them because they'd come running out at you. So yeah, I can harvest those guys. And like I said, I started working on this, and then I said, you know what? I got a better idea. Instead of building a base here, I'm going to build one at that old radio tower. And that was my next base after the after this one, which came after the motel. And I always forget where the heck this turn off is. I think it's right here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah, I decided to build on this bait. Yeah, I had Scott cut all these trees down. I built 2 cabins, one on each side of this roadway, because Scott, for some reason, maybe the way the hill was, he wouldn't go across the road, so I had to build 2 cabins there. And I built this base here, and that was my first experimentation with covering the outside of the watchtower so it looked a little better. And I tried using, let me just get out here. I tried covering it with the walls, but I couldn't quite figure it out. So I ended up building doors just to give it an appearance of being covered. Oh man, that one kind of bled through. But this way I'd get the towers covered. And yeah, I walled off this whole area. I don't think the fence is quite finished. I think I still have work to do. Or I had work to do on the back. Yeah, there was a couple wall sections at the top that I never finished the double wall. And yeah, and I've got the towers. You can see through the inside. These are a little tricky to get into. Oh, I'm sorry, to get out of. Yeah, I'm just going to drop off. But yeah, now I got my 2 towers up here. Yeah, the gate's there. But I can always open them up if I wanted to. And I'm not going to, I mean, it's a pain in the butt to get them closed again. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do to get down, and I can go along the top. Here we go. I can run along the wall to get to other parts of my of this base. But I'm going to jump over here. Get up on the roof. That's not how I access the roof, but I'll just making it quick. I did build a cabin up here. Didn't utilize it too much. This is where I got my blacksmith shop. I've got another large cabin on that cement platform, which was ideal for building a cabin. So I just had, I mean, I don't really utilize that cabin. I have nothing in it, but I just thought that's like a perfect spot for a cabin. But they were bothering me, the infected, so I built this cabin way up here. And inside, again, I got another little radio bench or radio desk. Got a bed in here, table, chairs, nothing crazy. And this is where I do or was doing all my reloading stuff. And I got all these containers full of material and my feathers and all that stuff. I gained access to the roof by building this ladder and this ladder, and I have stuff on the inside of this building, which you're not supposed to be able to get into it because there's no door that'll let you in. And that's why this ladder is so close to the wall, and I'll explain that in a second. But I built this fence here so I can run around, because this is a big base, and the infected do spawn on the inside. And I didn't want to come out of my building only to be attacked. So I built this fence so I can run around to get to the other side of the building. And this is how I get into the building. And you can see there's a ladder on the inside of this window, and I just wait. I built it that way so when the icon appears, I climb, and then that puts me into the building. And I built this this fence to keep my survivors from trying to climb the ladder, because they would, and they'd get stuck in the ceiling. But on the inside, I had to build all these containers because you can't carry anything in. So I had to build all these. I got my food storage, water storage. I got more stuff over here, more food. I built a cabin on the inside so I can call the survivors in, and they will appear on the inside. Yep, there they all are. And I built these fences right here. Oh, okay, let's go by. Keep going. Because they'd walk between the wall and the cabin and get stuck. I got my little cooking area here. She's sitting. I think there's a chair on the roof, and that's what she's sitting on. But that's kind of weird. I did build some workbenches in here, because they will do work inside the building. And if the mist is here, mist is out or whatever, it's a pretty safe area that the infected cannot get inside. I've never seen them inside, even like a glitch. I've got a bunch of lockers over here that I was utilizing for my material. And I can go upstairs. Let me close that gate, because Scott will walk upstairs. And I have to duck down, because when I built the cabin on the roof, the pegs sunk through the ceiling, and it kind of messed me up. And that's why I don't really utilize this top floor anymore. But I was for a while, and I built a bed way back here, and I thought, I'll make this my bedroom. But the infected were congregating below the window, and they would keep me awake at night. And then that's why I built the cabin on the roof. And yeah, I knew it. I knew he was going to be up here trying to climb in. But yeah, and there's a lot of trash inside this building. There's no loot, but it's a safe area. And I've got my drying racks in here. Keep them out of the way. I started throwing my extra batteries over in that corner. To get out, the only way to get out, and if you're going to do this trick, you got to build the exit before you build the entrance. Otherwise, you'll be trapped. Like, if I didn't have the exit, I cannot get out of this building. So this one here, you just got to look for the icon on the wall. You got to find it. Where is it at? There we go. And that'll allow me to climb back out. And that's why this one is so close to the wall. Yeah, so this was a lot of work, and a lot of time put into this base. But again, it's still kind of unfinished. But while I got working on one base, I already had ideas for like another. So I said, I'm going to go and do another base, and that's kind of what I've been doing in this version of the game. So let me drive on. I think the next base that I experimented with, or the last base that I was experimenting with, was over by the Bandit City. And I tamed them a bit too. I got them all walled off. And while we're on our way there, I'm going to swing by the intermediate-sized bandit camp. And I'll show you how I blocked them off as well. In the current version of the game that I'm playing, I didn't do a lot of work on this bandit camp. All I did was... oh, come on. Get up there, baby. Get up there. Oh, that's not a good idea. Is he at my vehicle? Sounds like it. Let me get out of here. Oh, no. I'm not trying to play the game. I'm just trying to show you stuff. Okay. Wait. I did block off. I mean, it's been a while since I played this game, so hopefully I'm not making a mistake. Yeah, I've got it all blocked off. I built walls all the way around this thing except for this area right here, and that's so I can access, climb in and out, or basically climb out, because I would just drop in from over the wall. But I've got them all blocked off like I did in the current version I'm playing. The only difference is this one goes all the way around, and I think I experimented with trying to build a bridge or a walkway. Let me take a look real quick. No, I didn't. Okay. One of the games I was playing, I thought about building platforms so I could just like jump onto the ladder and climb up, and that way I'm not having to deal with all these guys. But I guess that was a different game that I played. But that's what I did for this bandit camp. This is a lot of work too. Taking these. I think I took these guys out like multiple times in order to be able to build all that. I also did a very similar thing to the guys on that oil rig on the way to the mine, and I'll show you that real quick, because every time I drove by they were shooting the heck out of my vehicle, and I got tired of it eventually, and I just went ahead and I walled them off too. Yeah. I'll stop here because I just don't want them shooting at my vehicle again. And did I take any damage on that? I don't know. I can't tell. That might just be a normally crappy engine. Now I'm not positive. Yeah, look at the cars all stacked up. If these guys will spawn on the outside. Oh man, look at my arrows. I didn't even notice these were in here. That's kind of neat. I'd pick them up, but I'm not really playing this game. I'm just showing you around. Let's get down here. I think they're down below me. Yeah, there's a couple of them down there. Yeah, and then I blocked off. No. I put fence along the top of the oil rig just to keep him from watching me or seeing me, because that got to be annoying, and especially these guys coming out. But yeah, so I got them taken care of. All right, now we're off to the Bandit City. And I don't want to make this like an hour-long video, so I'm trying to like skip around real quick. Just wanted to give you a brief tour, and like I said, I wanted to redo that first video I did because that was terrible. And since it has been a while, and it's not part of my ongoing series, you might not have even seen it, which is fine. All right, where are we at? Okay, let's go. Let's go to the Bandit City, check out my base, and then the only other place left is through the tunnel into the farmland, and that one I never really finished. The current series that I'm at right now is much further along, by far, than I ever got into the farmland in this. Dude, what the heck? Than I ever got in this version. All right, and I can just drive up here now because I've walled off pretty much the whole city. Look, I even got. I had so much scrap metal I was picking up, I just started throwing it in the back. These are all stacks of 8. And I was finding places. I look at that. Oh, my God. Scott deforested the area. Oh, damn. And I thought about, yeah, all these, every entrance is walled off like this. And I thought about making a base here. As you can see, I got a blacksmith shop and a cabin. And I was like, man, this is not that it's not a good area to build, because I do have that house right here. It was just, I don't know. Is that a locker? I thought maybe I'd put lockers in here. I didn't really have anything inside the house. I did build a little fire pit in here if I was going to cook, and I could close this gate, but it didn't really, I wasn't feeling it. And I can get access to the roof. But yeah, I've got this whole area all the way around. You know what? I never did finish the backside. Yeah, because they don't really come that way. They never really walked through there, so I didn't have an issue. But then I thought about like building a base inside the Bandit City, and I built this up here so I can get up onto the roof. Yeah, look at them all down there. And I thought, yeah, I'll build a base up here, and I never really got around to it, and decided, you know what? I'll just use this city as a harvesting area And instead of having the bandits come over here, I'll build a cabin on the outside and you know, have them go to that. So let me drop down here. Oh, damn it. That's okay. And I'm not going to worry about getting my vehicle or anything like that. I'm just going to run over here and show you this stuff. Yeah, and they can't see me through this chain link fence, I believe, anyway. But they should be... this is my cabin over here. Wait a minute. The last time I did a tour here, yeah, there was a guy right freaking here. He was shooting at me. Let's see if I can take care of him. Where'd he go? Oh, damn. I'm not trying to kill them. I just, I don't want them shooting at me. Yeah, I'm not trying to, like, play the game and do things. And there's no... Oh, man. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I just can't let these guys sit here and mess with me right now. Damn. Come on, dude. I'm not trying to engage the bandits. I'm trying to show you my base. Let's get the hell out of here. I just want to do the tour. But that's what I normally would deal with. And I don't have a problem doing that. I would normally get them with arrows from the top of the walls. I just don't want these guys messing with me at the moment. And they can't really see me over there. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me try. I do like having fun. This is what I do for fun. I'll just go around and take these guys out. What's that guy doing? I can't get to him because he keeps moving. There he is. Oh. That tree's in the way. Maybe not. Alright. Okay, that should be all of them. Yeah, I kind of did that just to keep them, because they would all congregate. And this is my current, the current base that I had been living at and working at, and my survivors were over here. And I made this one, after building those giant other bases, I decided to keep this one a little simpler, and just went with like a half wall and then fencing. And the problem was, I didn't have the bandit city blocked off. I just had this cabin over here, and I got look at the log floating up in the air. But all the bandits, they would come running over here, and they'd be lined up shooting at me, and it just got to be a pain in the butt, and that's why I blocked off. Because I started off with just blocking off this side, and then they were walking around and coming at me from another angle, so I ended up blocking pretty much the whole city off. And but this was the base that I had here, and what I did is I built the fence, or the wall, so it extended over the water, and this way I've got access to a water source. What is that? Oh, it's a log. And I would use my barrel and bring it down to the water's edge and fill it up, and I'd always have plenty of water. And I built a ladder. You know, because of this little gap here, which I don't like how the cabins have that, I didn't want to have the infected, because the infected, if they got inside, they still would run up the stairway, and they'd be up there on my door, outside the door. So I blocked that off with a wall, and I built a ladder wall here with another fenced gate. I can come through and close it, and this way my survivors wouldn't be over here messing around. And I can get onto the roof if I need to, but the main purpose is you know, to get access into here. And then I've got a bed, and I've got some storage containers, and I got some weapons. And this was my room. This is where my guy would sleep if I wasn't out somewhere else. And on the inside, I built the beds for those guys. Yeah, I got all my containers here. These are all full. Yeah, and I built 3 beds in here for them. I got a little nightstand. Oh, what's in there? Okay. And yeah, so I was doing that. I got some food on the table. I got my water purifier here, some meat drying, and another little fire over here. And like I said, like I was saying, I had the those are stumps. Shouldn't be any more bandits. I think I pretty much killed them all. But they would come walking around the corner, so I ended up building or blocking off this entrance, and then I had to block off the whole thing. I blocked off that street, and I blocked off that street, and I left that gate straight ahead open. Hey, was that top open? So that is there. Oh, this is just a vehicle. So I can still go over here and break up this car, you know, and get access to that. So yeah, so that's what I did, and the bandits cannot wander. I got this whole area open. You know, the whole gas station here is wide open. I can come here. Like I got more scrap metal in the back of this vehicle that I've just been accumulating. And I need to go back to my truck so I can get over to the tunnel real quick before this video runs super long. And yeah, Scott deforested this area too. Shouldn't be any more bandits messing with me. I think they're all dead. Oh crap. Never mind. See, they're still shooting at me, and I think he can hit me. Damn it. I'm trying not to make this video gigantically long. Where the hell is he at? There he is. Alright, I'm past him. I'm not really trying to fight these guys. I gotta be careful of my stamina too. I need to get through that tunnel. And I've got like 40 rounds for this thing right now, so I'm not concerned with using it. And since this is just a brief tour, you know, I'm not going to be like saving any of this stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let's get to the let's get back over here to the tunnel. I'll take you through real quick and show you what I did. It's very similar to what I've built in my current series. Probably a little bit different. You know, I've got some walls over here to keep the bandits from shooting at me, but that became unnecessary once I blocked them off. So let's go into the tunnel. Let me, in case I come across any infected. Because I don't plan on sitting here and, you know, fighting them off nice and easy. I think I did block off the spitter cages here, or the spitters here. Yeah. As I did my other base, I got him blocked off. And I think I got the other one blocked off too. There's the other side loading in. I am going to jump on the truck just so I don't take damage from these guys. Sounds like there's like a million of them. Come on, man. Come on. Why is he not aiming? Damn it. This truck is blocking my shots. I just want to get this done. Come on, load up already. Oh, damn. That's what I should have done to begin with. Alright, let's get through there. And, yeah, we're coming out now at the end of the tunnel. you'll be able to see what it did here. Like I said, it is a bit different from my current series, but it's very similar. And honestly, I don't think I can climb that because of that kind of blocked me, and I kind of got screwed myself on that one. And it's also an issue trying to get over this. But I left me a little, let me just turn that light off. I left me a little porthole right here, so I could like take out the sniper because I did block off the top of that. You can see with the fencing, and I can take out this guy. I'm not going to shoot him because I don't want to alert everybody in the camp, and I'm just going to go through. I did not leave an opening that I can access because I can't squeeze through there. But I did, like I said, I got this blocked off. It's very similar to what I did with the last one. He's blocked off up top. And I did not build like a forward type base like I currently have in my series. This one is just a wall, a little place to park my vehicle, which ended up sinking through the ground. And then that was it. And that's all I've really done in the farmland. That's the extent that I had gotten to. But I did want to show you that stuff, especially since with the new update coming out, you know, all this is going to be lost. So at least now I've got another record, another view of these areas. And but yeah, that's my mega base tour, and I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you like what you've seen and you want to check me out further, I am playing a current series of Myth Survival. And I also am playing Survive the Nights. I've got a current series of that going as well. But yeah, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I put a video out. But I do thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys later.